What up, what up, what up, what up? Peace to the triple G's. We are live and we are thriving in the year 2025. And we're doing more than surviving. We have how many days left? It's December 8th. We have 7, 14, 21, 22, 23 days left in the year. And we are here building and fulfilling all of our hopes and desires. I go by NOS, no Snero, north over south, north or south. No one's son, no one's similar, now on stage. Few good things.
I'm on stage right there. Stage rest there. I couldn't cut rest there. What's for dinner tonight, son?
You know, I don't know.
What do you mean you don't know?
I do not know it.
My main son, my main homie, my main friend, and you don't know?
Nope. It's up to you to call it.
Guess what?
What?
Kind of sounds like a repeat performance of last night. Kind of looks like that, son.
Yep. Yep. So I titled this live, Share Your Pain with Me, because I saw an interesting quote as I was watching The Witcher last night before I went to bed. I was trying to catch up on it because a new season came out and I heard Lawrence Fishburne is in the new season. I wasn't going to watch it because Chris Hamill or whoever used to play The Witcher, I forget his name, he left the show. So they replaced him with the new dude. Yeah, no, go ahead. What you was gonna say?
I started watching it season 4.
Yeah.
And they got a new dude in it.
I told you.
And I just turned it off.
I think they did the first episode really well though, because they went all the way back to the first episode and they rewrote it with the new character and they extended it. So you
what
could.
happened to The Witcher? The real.
The guy who, Chris Hamill, the guy who was playing it, he left the show. I told you. He got big time. He started playing all these big Hollywood roles. Yeah.
Now who's coming to the show now? Lawrence Fishburne?
I heard Lawrence Fishburne is in this last season. So that's why I wanted to watch it, because Lawrence Fishburne is going to be great.
This is season 6.
Season 4.
I'm on 4 right now.
Yeah, season 4 is the latest season. I thought it was 6, but it's 4.
Then there's a 5.
Is there a 5?
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know.
Okay.
I'm out the loop.
I'm in the loop. You put me in the loop.
Loyalty, what's good with you? How you? How's your past few days been? Hope all is well with you. Hope you hydrated and nourished. Shout out to all 7 people. Wow. Welcome to the chat. Welcome to the live. Who's gonna be the first one to share their pain with us all? I'll go first. How about that? What's my biggest pain right now? Is it obvious? Koa, what's good? That's what's up, Loyalty. Glad you're hanging in there. Hope it gets better than that. I hope, I feel like hanging in there is like one of the low tier answers. So when people ask you how you doing, you say hanging in there. It's like, yeah, I'm barely doing it. It could be better than this. And I feel like. So yeah, my pain. My biggest pain right now is probably not being with my daughters, but that's so obvious. And I actually expect them to call me soon. So this live might not be that long. I'm not gonna hold you. I just wanted to jump on here, show face. You know what I mean? Because this is a commitment. A commitment is the start. Consistency is the finish. Ooh, one of my favorite phrases. Mrs. Clayton was good. Day 3, no power. Been watching The Witcher. It was easy with the new guy. He did, yeah. Okay, that's what's up. I'm glad to hear it. I think with the episode that I saw last night, I think he did well. I think he's being humble. Like the shoes that he's trying to fill are some big ass shoes. I forget the original Witcher's name. I'm pretty sure it's like Chris Hamill or some shit like that. But that dude is a specimen of a human. Like, I be thinking he's a GMO human. Like, how you tall with a chisel face and all of that? Like, can act with the crazy voice and all of that. But yeah, I'm interested. The story has been great so far. I love like fantasy settings, monster settings, old timey Victoria era, like medieval era stuff. Can't go wrong with that. But thank you for joining me anyway, Mrs. Clayton. Appreciate you. I'm sure your pain right now is not having power, even though you seem like you're doing all right. How you charging the phones and all of that? How y'all doing? Well, I guess anything in the fridge, you just throw on the windowsill or throw it in the snow or something. But like, I guess how's the heat? I guess you probably have gas heat, hopefully. So that's going. But I think you need electricity for hot water, right? Unless you have gas heat and you just boil some water. So I know y'all figuring it out. I know this is probably not your first rodeo with no power. Do you have an alternate generator? Oh, I hear that, Mrs. Clayton. No, I know that. No, I know, but things are gonna turn around. Everything has its ebbs and its flows, as you already know. What's up with the hip hop accent? Did not know hip hop had its own accent. That is a first for me. But shout out to you, JD Dula, for coming through, kicking it with the community and all of that. You could be anywhere in the world, but you chose to be here in this live stream with this guy. And we just chill, man. We kick it, we talk about things. I'm trying to solicit people's pain out of their hearts right now, but you know. How's your back feeling, Mrs. Clayton? Everything feeling better this week compared to last week or weeks before, hopefully, in the positive. Sienna was good. Thank you for joining us. I love the 37 and the 99. Okay, I love those numbers. Glad that you finally got to catch up with us. If you didn't know, the new schedule is, the new old schedule is still every even day, but I've been coming on later. Like, I always say 6:30, but it ends up always being like 7, maybe in between 7 and 7:30, because I get home, I journal, I read. Depending on how I'm feeling, I get in the shower. You know, like today I had to shave, so got the fresh shave out, you know what I mean? But it's a quick one. It was a quick one. I still got to touch these joints up. I'm wolfing on the side. I'm wolfing. I got the 1970s sideburns on right now. Starboy was good. Welcome to the chat, fam. Thank you for always blessing us with your presence. It's always a treasure to have you now. Clocks, what up? Oh, Clock's got some pain for us. What's Clock's pain talking about? Let me bring you a little bit closer. So, there we go. Boom. My pain is that I'm going through a divorce after 10 years. Wow. Sending that prayer for you, Clocks. It's gonna get better, fam. Everything has its ebbs and its flows. I'm sure for a majority of those 10 years, things were clicking. Everything was amazing. I'm sure before the marriage happened, everything was amazing, and you knew for sure that this was the one. But things don't always turn out how we hoping, right? I already know. Is there anything, Clocks, that I can offer you besides a prayer? If you're looking for some words of encouragement, if you're looking for some reassurance that you're gonna be just fine. I'm sure you will. Because the key is what? The key is always just being better than who you were yesterday. It's not about your ex-partner. It's not about the circumstance that you're in right now. It's not about that led up to your I was about to say demise, but that sounds too dark. Your breakup, there we go. Your separation. Just focus on you, family. And know that everything happens for the best. And I know it's gonna get dark. You may have some really painful moments ahead of you and behind you. But just know it will get better. If you really want it to be. It takes a lot of courage to move forward. Just focus on improving yourself.
Familiar pain keeps people from moving.
Would you say familiar pain?
Familiar pain keeps people from moving forward.
Familiar pain keeps people from moving forward is a message that my dad has for you.
It takes a lot of courage to move forward. It does.
It really do.
A lot of growth.
Right.
It shows so much.
Yeah. You can't stay stagnant. If you stay stagnant, you dying. And you're not about to punch that clocks. That's not the clock you're trying to punch. Smart Savvy was good. Smart Savvy has some pain to share with us. She says, my pain is I lost my mom and best friend 2 years ago and my dad back in 2005. Sending that prayer up for you, Smart Savvy. You already know. Loss, that type of loss. I mean, there's not much you could say about it besides the obvious, which is people come to Earth for a finite amount of time, and nobody, unfortunately, stays here forever. Or I guess, fortunately, instead of unfortunately. We all heard what happens to immortal people. Like they get upset because they outlive all their loved ones. So it is a fortunate thing that we have a finite experience here, but it is unfortunate that when the people we love the most kind of leave this void when they pass on and make their transition. But just know, even though nobody has come back and told us empirically that what lies on the other side of this life is better than the life that we experience, but I trust and believe that we all go home when this is over, and that is the greatest joy. That is the greatest ecstasy, to be home with the one, with the source. You already know. But yeah, my heart is with you, Smart Savvy. I know it's something that you probably think about on a daily. I think about my lost loved ones on the daily as well. And I always say to myself that I'm gonna make them proud of me. I'm gonna enjoy the life that was, in my perception, cut short for them. And I know that they're my angels. They always with me. They always rocking with me, keeping me strong, whispering good things in my ears. Mrs. Clayton says the back is great. We had problems with the septic, so that was, oh yeah. Yeah, man. House repairs, never fun. Never. I could imagine even if I was like a millionaire and I had a fucking house repair, I wouldn't be like, oh, this is so exciting. Like you know what I mean? And then you gotta worry about finding a quality repair person and then trusting that they're gonna do good work in good time and not try to beat you over the head. But I'm glad that y'all took care of that. Oh, was hubby the one who fixed the septic? Hubby is resourceful. Shout out to Mr. Desmond Sr. I got you, Clocks. Loyalty asks if sharing her pain, his or her pain. I can't remember if you're a woman or a man, Loyalty. But yeah, I'm not gonna try to like pressure you at all to, share your pain. You don't have to, but and the reason why I titled this, I forgot to even finish that whole thought. The reason why I titled this was because I was watching The Witcher, and there was a big attack on like this school of magic, and like two of the head witches were looking at each other and they were talking to each other, and they shared this beautiful moment where they were consoling each other, and she said, "Hey, your pain is my pain." And the other witch looked at the other witch and said, "Yeah, your pain is my pain." And I was like, wow, that's pretty fucking powerful right there. Like, somebody loves you when you share, when you share their pain. Whatever makes them hurt also makes you hurt, because you have that much empathy and that much love for said person. So me being who I am, I was like, that's a dope idea for a live. And here I am, Loyalty. I care enough about you, even though I don't like know you, but I know you enough that I care about whatever's ailing you, whatever's paining you. Bring it to the community, bring it to me, and we will definitely send up a prayer first and foremost, and then we'll take it from there. Like, I can't always offer great words of encouragement or empathy or reassurance, but I will do my best. And we also have other people in the chat who got you. Very wise people in the chat. Yes, going through divorce is a process of grieving. Absolutely. Marriage is such a significant commitment. It is probably the most significant commitment we could make, besides birthing another human, a child. Like, those are the two greatest commitments an individual can make. Like, I was gonna say maybe starting a business is a big commitment, but money is money. Like, that's so exoteric. Marriage is very esoteric. Not only, it's exo and eso, because it's about another individual, but it's also about your relationship with yourself and how you show up for someone else. So yeah, shout out to Clock. Shout out to you, Mrs. Clayton, 25 years strong in the game. Shout out to Mr. Desmond Sr. And yeah, man. Shout out to all the lovers in the world. We cheering for them all. Gretchen Johnson, 696. Great numbers, Gretchen. My husband is serving a 9-year prison sentence. I'm struggling keeping it together for my 4 kids and husband. Wow. Sending that prayer to you and your husband and his sentence, Mrs. Gretchen. I can't even imagine what that's like, not only being married and having a hardship with your loved one, but you can't even like talk about it with them in person and in the physical. I'm sure y'all have phone time. Hopefully the phone time is daily and you get to kick it with each other for that amount of time. I think they're doing Zooms now, but I'm sure it probably varies state to state. I'm actually about to go see my cousin who's doing a 10-year bid right now for the first time this weekend. Or we're going this weekend, right? Yeah.
Yes, Sunday.
This Sunday. And yeah. Me having been to jail, not prison, but to jail, it's the worst situation ever. So when I was praying for y'all, Mrs. Gretchen, I also prayed that you find strength within yourself to hold it down during this 9-year span, and to be able to be a lighthouse for those 4 children that y'all have together. But yeah, just keep going, keep your head up. I know it's gonna get dark, you're gonna have tough moments, tough phases, but all you gotta do is just think about all the times that you felt your strongest, or even all the times that you felt your weakest, and remind yourself that you got through all of them You got through all of them and you're still here. So you can continue to do that. You got this. Yolanda, what's up? Sienna says, I just got hip to today's topic. Not so much a pain, but can we have your insight on being the light in the room and people seeking you in your presence to uplift them? Sign the bubbly coworker. Yeah, so if I could say anything about being the light in the room, I mean, shout out to you for it's one thing to be the light in the room and kind of draw that energy into yourself and then allow it to build you up, because it can do that. I think that's what it would do for most people. But we all know, if we've been that person, that it can be very draining at the same time. So when you're the light in the room, that's for a reason. I don't want to say like that's your whole purpose in life, but it is your calling on a daily basis. Especially if, you know, it's in a work environment. You go to work, 5-6 days a week, and people are constantly gravitating towards you, constantly seeking you out. And it's a gift. It's a gift that comes with much responsibility, because you have a lot of power in that. You can use that power of being the light to uplift people, or to, you know, squander it in a way where you just tell people what you think they want to hear. But when you are the light, continue to be that. We all need that. I've had many of those people in my life that I seek out who are a light, especially in dark times. So I don't know. I guess I would ask you, Sienna, if you feel like it's taking too much from you, or if you do well in that situation. Okay, Loyalty, you're a mom. I gotta remember that. Thank you for reminding me. I will commit it to memory moving forward. It's different in the country. My husband was in the storm working, right? After we did this update, we hired someone. Yeah. Well, I sure am glad for that. I know good help, like I said, doesn't come cheap. So just happy you don't have to deal with that, because when I was in the country in my past home, we also had a septic, and the septic went bad like once. Yeah, it went bad once, and it wasn't a fun experience, to say the least. So I'm happy that you guys got that past you. Hey, Mrs. Jones, welcome. The top I'm asking the chat to share their pain with me, with us all. We're gonna send prayers up for whatever pain is ailing people, and try to offer them some words of empathy, reassurance, dare I say advice. Yeah, some open-ended questions maybe. What's up, Donna? Des is a cell tower tech. Wow. And has had to be out keeping the towers on so people can call 911. I can't sleep knowing you can get frostbite within a half hour and trees are falling. Yeah, facts. Yeah, man. Desmond Senior is an essential, super essential, which calls for super stress. Being in those precarious situations. But it sounds like something that he potentially has a lot of love for, because putting yourself in harm's way on a daily basis, you gotta find some type of love for it. So shout out to Des Senior for doing the damn thing, man. Keeping the people able to call 911 if they need it. He's low-key a hero. what's my favorite chapter in the Joe Dispenza book? Yeah, I've read it twice. It's such a good book that I often keep it. I keep it close by. Let's see where I put this. The last time I was reading it. It's probably that chapter, the heart intelligence. Yeah, chapter 7, the heart intelligence, when he starts speaking about the connection between the heart and the brain. The electromagnetic sphere that the heart produces compared to the electromagnetic sphere that the brain produces. It's powerful, powerful stuff right there. And this book was written years and years and years ago. I don't even remember. Let's see. Wow, it doesn't have a... Oh, 2017. Okay. So this book is printed in 2017. And just now, Harvard and Stanford are coming out with brand new studies with like in the past 2 months, telling people that positive affirmations, speaking out loud to your body in a positive way, can show and has shown scientifically greater benefit than pharmaceutical drugs. That's deep. That's powerful. So take that into account. Remember that if you learn anything from any of this live today, speak nicely to yourself out loud. Especially be mindful of your brain chatter, but like take some time out of your day to speak nicely about yourself. Damn, do I have... There's this new affirmation that I made, and it's fucking amazing. I love it. Let me see if I wrote it down here. I think it's in the phone that I'm recording right now. Yeah, it's not on here. Damn. But it's basically something about vitality. Every cell in my body is healthy, and I forget what it is, but I'll share it with y'all next time. Actually, I'll make it a post after this when we're done. But it's super powerful. I can feel my body just like ohm out in positive vibrations when I'm saying it, and like I look in myself and I make this like really deep fucking eye contact to make sure that I believe myself when I tell myself. It's about health and vitality and how every cell of my body has it. Yeah, it's important that you speak positively to yourself and your cells. Yourself. Mrs. Jones said, my pain is trying to navigate this life when all I'm surrounded by are takers. Takers, take this, take that. Let me switch this song because these songs are throwing me off. Boom. So, Mrs. Jones says her pain is being surrounded by takers and navigating through life that way. I don't know if this is flippant or not. You tell me, Mrs. Jones. But this is what's coming. This is what's crossing my heart as I say that. How lucky, how grateful, how amazing are you to have something to offer that people can extract from? That just says how great you are, Mrs. Jones. Now also, what I do know is that the greatest betrayal of all betrayal is self-betrayal. So if you find yourself in a situation or circumstance where people are constantly in your circumference with their hand out, and you give, but you don't really want to give, I hope you find the strength to not do that. You know what I mean? Like, don't give and then beat yourself up about giving. You know what I mean? If you feel like you don't have it or don't want to even, or if you feel like it's not making you fucking feel amazing to give, then don't. Be self-centered. Be selfish. Being selfish and self-centered gets a rap. Jody Cuzzo, thank you for the flowers. Appreciate that. Yeah, so feel free to be self-centered. Feel free to be selfish, Miss Jones. Don't. Cuzzo, Olivia, thank you for the heart with the clouds and all of that. Appreciate that. I gotta get down to that part of the chat. I just wanted to have this moment with Miss Jones real quick, because you know I love you, Miss Jones. You've been a long time supporter of this community, and so I just want you to know that it's okay to say no. All right, it's more than okay to say no. All right, boom. Sienna says, thank you for the words. I do well in the situations. I just don't want people to build dependencies. I get things like, make sure you come to work tomorrow, or the office needed you yesterday. Hey, you know what, Sienna? I think you just said it yourself. Thank you, Cuzzo. Thank you, Jody. Appreciate you, love. Big hug. Sienna, what you just said right there about you not wanting people to build dependencies, maybe don't say it exactly like that. Well, y'all better not be dependent on me. Like, you know what I mean? I don't want you to hit them with that over the head. But find a way to say that. Like, empower them the way that you normally do, because they come to you because you delight. But empower them to take care of themselves, to not be dependent on you. I'm thinking of that bracelet we all used to wear back in the day. What would Jesus do? Like, make it a funny joke. Like, when you find yourself needing me in the office, or feeling like I need to be here, why is that? And whatever I offer you, could you offer that to yourself? Sometimes you got to put it to people bluntly like that, so they could get their neurons working and fucking. I do that a lot at my job. Like, there was a bunch of times today where I was like, I'm gonna go to my manager and ask him how I fix this problem, and I was like, but what if I didn't do that? What if I tried to fix it on my own? Am I confident that I could? Like, yeah, it might take me some extra thinking power, but I do get paid by the hour, so. And I'm not too pressed about my performance. Like, I feel like everybody knows at my job that I don't be slacking. So nobody's about to press me for my performance. So if I take some extra time to figure some shit out on my own without walking to wherever my supervisor or my superior, or, you know, manager, whatever you want to call it, and ask them for some shit that'll, a lot of times I'll be asking them for shit and they can't even fix it. They're going to basically go through the same thought process that I'm going to go through. And that'll be that. But you got this, Sienna. Donna, what up, Donna? Loyalty says, oh, wow, that's so crazy. Is that what I'm trying to master right now? I want that book so bad, but I can't afford it right now. Oh. Damn, that makes me feel like I should just mail this to you, because I've read it so many times. Ah, man. But I don't want to part. This is my baby right here. How can I work that out for you, Loyalty? Because it's a book, and it's got to be like $25. Bet. If I can go on Amazon and find it for $10 or less, and or PDF, because I'm sure if you search engine free PDF Joe Dispenza, you can find it. There's so many platforms that host free PDFs of great books, such as that one. But me, I know if you're like me, you need like the actual you need the text. I don't really do well with like reading books off of my phone screen. But I'll give that a look for you, look see, and if I find it, I will write down the link, and next time I see you, I can't write comments, can I? I'll write it down on a piece of paper and like put it up on the screen so you can see it. But everybody should have that book in their library. Unapologetically me, what's up? One of the best gigs in the world. I mean, I really don't know. I hope they paying you well. Cause I know they making bread hand over fist. Oh, here go the flowers and the floating hearts. Thank you, Cuzzo. When I don't give, I feel bad and beat myself up. But I know I need to set boundaries. There you go. See, you had the answer the whole time, Mr. Jones. Unseen was good. Welcome to the chat. Good evening. Good evening, Mystic Pixie. Thank you, Donna. Appreciate that. Reginald, what up? H-Town. What up, what up? Welcome to the chat. Thank you for joining the community. We just kicking it. I'm not gonna hold y'all too long. I'm trying to solicit or hold space for anyone who has a pain that they would like to share. If they would like a prayer, you definitely gonna get that. If you would like some empathy, some reassurance, some open-ended questions, I definitely got that for you. Yeah, the library. I'll be forgetting about the library. With the library, I would be surprised if the library had this book. But I shouldn't. Libraries are fan-freaking-tastic. You need to have an After Dark live where we can... Mrs. Jones, you could do that anytime you want. You don't need to have you don't have to wait for the After Dark one. But I'll keep that in mind. I'm receptive to the flirtatious energy. I accept it. I receive it. I like to flirt too, even if I don't know what y'all look like. You know what I mean? We get to practice our flirt game. What's it called? Our banter. Because what is flirting other than banter? That's what I think flirting is really just banter. If you're not moving your mouth or using your voice when you're flirting, you're giving a look. What does that look like? Unfortunately, I'm the only one behind the camera right now. So I can't even like show you what my flirtatious face looks like. I don't even know what my flirtatious face looks like. It's probably just like a stare. And I gotta like relax my face because a lot of times I'll be trying to like throw a look and I'll probably be looking like I'm mean mugging like. Nah, loyalty, like I feel called. I feel called because that's one of my favorite books. You know of it. And you ask, so I'm like, how am I gonna get this book to loyalty? But the things that I said, plus the library, I'm sure you're gonna figure it out by the next time I talk to you. Cece, what's good? Life has been lifing. Life always does life, doesn't it? Here we go more with this Santa Claus lo-fi. But yeah, you know I know what you mean by life be lifing. It definitely do. All the time. It has its ebbs and its flows. But I've been having a lot of breakthroughs lately, man. Like money has been coming to me a lot more consistently, I want to say easily, but it's me just making it more part of my routine. And I always feel like finances are the only thing that's like ever the cause or the source of my pain. So now that I have more motion with it and more things are shaking, I'm calling it in exponentially. So with a little, I can do a lot. And I'm starting to see that now. Like, for instance, this book just came in the mail. When I say a little can do a lot, I spent $12 on this book. Sticky stock charts, because y'all know I've been on my stock journey, my investment, my trading journey lately. And when I got home, this book was waiting for me, and I've been so excited because like I'm a book reader. Like I watch so much YouTube videos on how to trade and like strategies and mindsets and tips and tricks or whatever the fuck. Nothing is gonna beat this. I do so well with my retaining of information, my absorption, my ability to apply information by reading. And that's also why when I watch YouTube videos, I usually take notes so I can read my notes. It has to be in book form for some reason. I do much better with the absorption of information when it's through a text. It might be a spiritual thing, who knows, man, but now that I have this book, I feel like my trading is going to be so much better. It's going to be so much better. And trading is really just conviction. People call it gambling in a sense, and it is in a sense because you really don't know at the end of the day. The greatest traders in the world, the best to ever do it, don't profit on every trade. But if you go into a trade with strong conviction, you know why you're in it. You know when you're going to take your profit. You know when you're going to get out of the trade if the trade doesn't go your way. Those things are so important. But the first thing that you need to have, what helps you have conviction, are those aspects of trading. Knowing when you're going to take your profit. Knowing when you're going to get out if it'll move against you. Know why you got into the trade, period. Like, why did you even hit the button in that moment? You know what I mean? It is what it is. But yeah, I'm looking forward to making a stupid amount of money, like unfathomable amount of money, so easily. I'm gonna be in a completely different financial space this time next year. It's gonna be fucking amazing. And you all are gonna be so proud of me. And I can't wait to teach. When I feel like I've got it down mastered, whatever is in this book, whatever is in my trading journal, whatever is in my thick head, I am so ready and willing to share it with you all. Yeah, man. But like I said, I'm not gonna hold y'all too much tonight. It's 8 o'clock. I still gotta eat. I still want to read a little bit of this book before I call it a night. I've been going to bed super late these past couple of weeks, like later than I want to. So I told myself Monday night, I'm going to bed, and I'm going to bed at 9:30. So that's an hour and a half from now. Let me get to it. So where are we at? 44 in 10 seconds. Let's try to go for 44.4. Let's get this prayer going, because I know it off the top of my head now. Oh yeah, before I go, shout out to all 17 of you. Shout out to all 11 people who hit that thumbs up. If anything resonated with you, if anything that you saw tonight that you liked, if you want to continue to be a member of shout out to you, KL. What up, what up, what up? If you want to continue to be a part of these lives, the best thing you could do is consider subscribing and then actually subscribing. Thank you, Cuzzos, my beautiful cousins, Olivia and Jody, for blessing me with those considerate monetary gifts. I love y'all so much. Thank y'all for that. Let's get this prayer going. To the one of us who is many, we come to you in total awareness. Please grant my friends peace, progress, prosperity, persuasion, pleasure, panacea, in this ever persistent moment that is now. Amen, Aho, Ashe, and Laken. Alright? There we go. Alright, I'll see y'all in a couple of days. Until then, stay hydrated, stay nourished, take care of yourself. I share your pain. And I think that's it for tonight. Alright. Peace. Big ass hug. See ya. Oh, and it's 44, 45. Nice.